Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric, and tonight we're going to be playing a game from the 1967 season, 50th anniversary series, the 1967 Impossible Dream season. This is a game from May 5th, 1967. I apologize, I'm nasally, I have a cold. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't played a game in a while, so I wanted to get a game in today while I had some time. And it's a game, I guess, like I said, Friday, May 5th, 1967, and it's a game between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It'll be a Dick Hughes for St. Louis goes up against Ken Holtzman for the Cubs, and Ken Holtzman actually on the regular season had a 9-0 record when undefeated with 2.53 ERA. Not as fortunate in this replay. He's 2-2 now with 3.62 ERA, so his ERA is a little bit above his average. With 32 and a third innings pitched, 26 hits, 24 strikeouts, and 10 walks. So the Chicago Cubs are currently 7-9. In the actual season, they were 8-8, so not too far off their pace. On the other hand, though, St. Louis Cardinals were 11-7 coming into this game in the regular season, and they were just the opposite of that, 7-11 coming in. So they haven't fared quite as well. They were the World Series champions in 1967, defeating the Boston Red Sox. So anyway, so that is how we started here. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Drippy nose. So the Ken Holtzman will go up against a St. Louis lineup as follows. Lou Brock batting first and playing left field. Kurt Flood, the center fielder, bats second. Alex Johnson, the right fielder, bats third. Batting cleanup, Orlando Cepeda, the first baseman. Batting fifth in place of the injured... I'm trying to think who was injured. It was, I know the third baseman was Mike Shannon, I think it was. Yeah, Mike Shannon, the third baseman, is injured. And Ed Broussard is filling in today. Let's see. Batting sixth and catching, John Romano. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Phil Gagliano. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Del Maxwell. And on the mound, batting ninth, and Dick Hughes. So Lou Brock is leading off. These are his stats for the season. He's not doing so well so far. Just hitting a .176 with a homer and 7 runs batted in. Does have 5 steals though. So yeah, in real life he hit close to 300 here, just below 300. So that is how we'll start. So here is the first batter, Lou Brock. And he will not walk. And he will ground out to short for the first out. So that's how we'll start. Kurt Flood bats second, hitting .277. With no homers and 6 runs batted in. He hit .335 in the actual season. Fly out to center for the second out. Alex Johnson, the right fielder, is up now. Hitting .200. With no homers and 2 runs batted in. .26. And he'll be hit by a pitch. So Holtzman hits him with the pitch. He'll be the first base runner of the game. Orlando Cepeda is up now, hitting .323. Very close to his actual average of .325 with a homer and 8 runs batted in. And he will hit a 2-run homer. So, off of his card. The St. Louis Cardinals go up 2-0 here in the top of the first, and a 2-run homer by Orlando Cepeda.
Everybody clap your hands.
Ed Broussard is up now, playing third base today. Hitting just 111 in 9 at-bats, 1 for 9. And he'll strike out Broussard to end the inning. So after half an inning, St. Louis 2, and the Cubs coming up. So Dick Hughes pitching today. Didn't really have contacts back then, or weren't as popular if they did. Yeah, that's Mags the cat there saying hi. She's upset because I have the desk that she gets her treats on all filled with computer stuff. So all right, so let's see here. So he's got an ERA of no record with an ERA of 7.20. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed. So he's made 1 start on the season. 5 strikeouts and 5 walks. All right, he'll face the Cubs lineup, which is as follows. Don Kessinger, the shortstop, bats first. Glenn Beckert, the second baseman, will bat second. Billy Williams, playing left field, bats third. Lee Thomas, the right fielder, will bat fourth. Ron Santo, the third baseman, bats fifth. Batting sixth is Ernie Banks, the first baseman. Batting seventh, Randy Hundley, the catcher. Batting eighth, Adolfo Phillips, the center fielder. And on the mound, batting ninth, is Ken Holtzman. So a very powerful Cubs lineup. Bunch of Hall of Famers in there. A couple Hall of Famers anyway. So 4-4. So it'll be a ballpark check. And it'll be a leadoff double for Don Kessinger. So running in scoring position for Glenn Beckert. Hitting .250. No homers and 5 runs batted in. Does have 2 stolen bases also. So Hughes looks in for the sign, winds up in the pitch. And the ballpark check here. And fly ball to center. And Kessinger makes his way back. He's not going to chance it. So Billy Williams up now. Hitting .292. With 2 homers and 17 runs batted in. Off to a good start. See if he can knock in Kessinger. And ground ball to short. And he will. Maxville throws over to first. Kessinger advances on the throw. So 2 down. Runner on third now for Lee Thomas. Off to a really slow start, hitting just .067 with 1 RBI. And he'll draw a walk. So runners at the corners now with 2 outs. All right, Ron Santo up now. Scuffling so far this season, hitting just .179. Would hit .300 on the regular season. Still looking for his first home run with 5 runs batted in. And he'll ground to second, over to Cepeda, and that'll retire the side. So the Cubs do not score, and we head to the top of the second with St. Louis leading 2-0. John Romano up now, this catcher, hitting .235, almost doubling his season average of just .121. Has 1 RBI. He'll lead it off here in the second. So Tim McCarver has the day off for the Cardinals. Backup John Romano is catching. So Phil Gagliano will bat now, hitting .261. 7 runs batted in. And he will single. So, 1 out single. So, shortstop Dax Maxwell up now. Hitting .253. 6 runs batted in. Cagliano gets the lead. Holtzman delivers. He'll ground the short. And they'll throw over to second for 1 and back to first. 4-6-3 double play. And that'll end the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. Ernie Banks will lead it off for the Cubs. Also off to a slow start, hitting just a $167 with a homer and 5 runs batted in. And he'll fly out to Johnson for the first out of the inning. Catcher Randy Hundley up now. Off to a great start, hitting .354 with 2 runs batted in. Well above his .267 average for the season. And he will ground out to Maxwell for the second out of the inning. Center fielder Phillips is up now, hitting .212 with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. And he'll strike out, and that'll retire the side.
Have you picked your designated driver for this evening? Please remember to drink responsibly.
All right, Hughes will lead it off for the Cardinals. 0 hits. Has not recorded that bat, surprisingly, in 7 games. He may have come out of the pen too. This might be just a spot start for him. Although I don't think it is. No, I think he has a decent record, so I don't think he is. He might have just not had an at-bat here. Let's check it out here. Yeah, looks like just a spots. No, actually, he had a really good season. He's 16-6. Only lasted 3 seasons. 68, 60, 67, 60, 66, 67, and 68. It's 2-1 in 66. 2-2. 16-6. Excellent season in 67. And just 2-2 in 68, and then he was gone. Wow. So a very short career there. Had a great season though in 1967. So he'll get an at bat here. Ground ball to third. Santos up with it over to the Banks. And this 1 down. Lou Brock up now, 0 for 1. And he'll strike out. So 2 down for Kurt Flood, also 0 for 1. And he'll draw a 2-out walk. Alright, brings up Alex Johnson, who walked and scored on the home run by Cepeda. And he'll get hit by a pitch. So it'll bring up Cepeda now with a runner on. Homer his first time up. Hit his second home run of the season. A range play. And Kessinger comes up with it. And throws over to first to retire the side. Alright, Holtzman will lead it off here in the bottom of the third. 1 hit and 12 at bats. Range play. And Johnson's unable to get it. It'll fall in. And it'll be a leadoff single for the Cubs. So Kessinger up now, doubled his first time up. Fly out to center, 1 down. Glenn Beckert up now, 0 for 1. And he'll strike out for the second out of the inning. Billy Williams, 0 for 1. And Wrigley Field check, range check. Grounds out to short to retire the side. Alright, so Prasad, Romano, and Gagliano for the Cardinals, up 2-0. Prasad has struck out his first time up, and he'll fly out to center for the first out of the 4th. John Romano up now, 0 for 1. Error check here. And Thomas is able to handle it. No error on the play. For the second out. Gagliano singled his first time up. And he'll strike out this time. Alright, so we're at the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Cardinals. The Cubs will have Thomas, Santo, and Banks, the heart of the order. See if they can do anything against Hughes. And Flood's able to make the catch. Santo up now, 0 for 1. And he'll fly out to center for the second out. Ernie Banks up now. And he'll fly out to right to retire the side. So the Cubs go in order in the 4th. Still trail it by 2. Maxville up now, 0 for 1. And he will draw a leadoff walk. Hughes is just a 128 hitter, so it doesn't say here, but I'm going to sacrifice with him. Makes the most sense. Try to get that extra run. Fouled off. Yeah, I'm going to try it. Successful sacrifice bunt. Slide will move Maxwell over to second with 1 down. Top of the order, Brock is up now. 0 for 2. And he will triple. So that'll bring home Maxville, and the Cardinals have a 3-0 lead. Alright, Kurt Flood up now. 0 for 1 with a walk. Fly ball will get the runner in if it's deep enough. And even better, a single. That'll bring home another run. Brock will come in to score. And they lead it 4-0. Alex Johnson up now. Walked and scored. Error on the ground here. And it's an error on Santo. One base error. So Flood will move up to second. So runners on first and second with still only 1 out for Cepeda. 1 for 2. Hit a 2-run homer. Give the Cardinals a 2-0 lead at the time. Hitting the hole. So double play. Yeah. And that'll retire the side. Alright, so Hughes now has a 4-0 lead. So Hundley up now for 1. Rounds out the third for the first out. Phillips up now. 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Ballpark check, and it's a base hit. It's only the third hit of the game for the Cubs. Let's check out Holtzman. Holtzman's still got a lot of gas. He's still got 11-3 on. Still going to face 11 more batters, so it's only a 4-0 lead. So we're going to have him hit away. He's a 200 hitter, so he's not an awful hitter. However, he does strike out now. And Phillips is going to steal, and he'll make it. So we're in scoring position now for Kessinger, who's 1 for 2 of the double. And he will single. And that will, I think that's an RBI single there. This is no error on the play. So the Cubs are on the board. They'll trail it by 3. Beckert up now. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And a fly out to center. And that'll retire the side.
Be sure to visit our concession stands.
Alright. So Prasad leads it off for the Cardinals in the top of the 6th. It's up 4-1. 0 for 2. That 0 for 3 as he strikes out. So that's Holtzman's 4th strikeout of the day. John Romano up now, 0 for 2. And he'll strike out also. So back-to-back Ks for Holtzman. Gagliano, 1 for 2. Fouls one off. And this time he'll ground out to short. Maximum. That'll retire the side. Excuse me. Alright. It's change of weather. Going from cold to hot, back to cool. Alright, well, Billy Williams is up, and he takes 1 yard.
This ball is...
So a solo home run for Billy Williams. His 3rd on the season. Will cut the lead to 2. Here at the bottom of the 6th. Some action in the in the St. Louis bullpen. See if we can get word of who's going to be up. Who is up. Let's see. Looks like Steve Carlton is getting up in the bullpen, and also Nelson Briles. And Thomas will fly out. The first out. Ron Santo up now, 0 for 2. He pops out to short. And his struggles continue. Ernie Banks up now, 0 for 2. See if he can break out of his slump. And no, he flies out to Johnson, and that'll retire the side. So the Cubs score a run and trail at 4-2 after 6 full. Holtzman back on the hill. Maxwell up now. Walked and scored. And he'll have a leadoff single. Let's see. That's going to be it for Hughes. come out of the ball game. Trailing by 2. Let's see. Who do we want to bring in? There we go. Let's see if he's available. Yep, okay. He is available. No, he's a lefty. We don't want to bring in Maris because he's a lefty. Let's see. We are going to bring in McCarver to pinch hit. Oh no, he's a lefty too. We don't want to bring him in. Let's see. Yes. Let's see who else we can bring in. Oh, Bobby Tolman's a lefty too, so they used 3 lefty pinch hitters in the actual game. So let's see. Alright, let's get back to the game. Let's try it again. I just don't want the game to crash, so I'm gonna do this all over again here. I'll bring in Spezio, the pinch hit. Alright, so Ed Spezio comes in the pinch hit. Hitting 167 with 3 runs batted in. Oh, it hits it to second, and it looks like they're going to turn 2.
Double play.
So the base is now empty for Brock, who's 1 for 3 with a triple and an RBI and a run scored. And this may be Holtzman's last batter. And he'll ground out to third, and that'll retire the side. Alright, so let's see. Who are the Cubs, who are these Cardinals going to bring in the pitch? Carlton is unavailable, so I cannot bring him in for some reason. Bring in Nelson Briles. He's pitched quite a bit lately, so he's going to have a short outing. 3.60 ERA. Pitched 10 innings so far this season. 2-0 record. And those are the rest of his stats. Briles looks over the sign. Base is empty. Hundley in the box. 0 for 2. Fly out to center, and that'll retire the side. Oop, I'm sorry, that's the first out. Phillips up now, 1 for 2. Range play at Wrigley Field. And Cepeda's unable to handle it. It's past him. So 2-out single for Phillips. And that will be it for Holtzman. So, let's see. Looks like Jimmy Stewart was actually used in the game, so I think we might bring in him. Let's see. He's available. Don't think he's available. Nope. Alright, let's check it out. So Bocabella. Yeah, I'll bring in him. So Bocabella comes in the pinch hit, hitting 500 on the season. 1 for 2. This is his 3rd game he's appeared in. And he'll ground out to second. Gagla is up. Ooh, some reason it says short, G4. I would think that would be second, but actually it's the short, and it will be a double play. That will end the inning. Let's see. We're gonna bring in Hands. So Bill Hands comes in with a 6.75 ERA. 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Record of 1-0. So he'll face Flood, Johnson, and Cepeda here in the top of the 8th. Cardinals up by 2. And he'll ground out to second for the first out. Alex Johnson up now, 0 for 1 with a run scored. And he'll fly out to right for the second out. Cepeda up now, 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. And he grounds first. So 1-2-3 go the Cardinals in the 8th. Cubs coming up, trailing by 2. Top of the order, Kessinger, having a good day. 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Bryles on again. Let's see. And he'll allow a hit here, and that will be it for him. As Ron Willis is going to come in to relieve him, I believe. Willis will come in. Trying to preserve the lead. Off to a good start this season. 1-1 with 2 saves, a 1.08 ERA, 8 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 6 walks and 2 strikeouts. A lot of walks though. He did let up a lot of walks. No, actually he didn't let up a lot of walks, but so been a little wild so far, but overall effective. And Gagliano is not doesn't have great range, is able to get to it.
An outstanding play.
And he's only played as the first. So Kessinger will move to second. Billy Williams up now, 1 for 3 with a homer. Solo shot. Get the Cubs on the board. 1. And he flies out to center. Kessinger tags and makes it the third. 2 outs and a runner on third for Lee Thomas, 0 for 2 with a walk. And it'll be a wild pitch. So the Cubs are just down by 1 now, so that allows the run to score. He'll line up to second.
Remember to get your copy of the
So we head to the top of the 9th. The Cardinals up by 1. Hands on again. Hands on. 3-5. Pop up the second. First out. Beckert makes the catch. John Romano up now. 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He'll ground out to second. For the second out. Phil Gagliano, 1 for 3. Ground out to short, and the Cubs go in order. The Cardinals go in order. So, bottom of the 9th, Cubs down by 1. Need a run to tie, 2 to win. Santo will lead it off. He's 0 for 3. Possible error here. 2. No error as Prasad. Ooh. Why is there no error on that play? That's weird. You would think he would there. That's interesting. Oh, no, you wouldn't. because he's got a 0. That's why. My bad. So 0 for the error. Does not make the error. I was looking at his range. Okay. Alright. So 1 down. Pretty Banks up now. 0 for 3. And a 1-out double. So Randy Hundley up now. 0 for 3 today, but is hitting .333 on the season, so we'll let him stay in the hit. And he'll walk. That's going to be it for Willis. So we'll bring in Joe Horner. 1.59 ERA, record 0-1, 1 save, 11 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts. So let's see if he can stop the bleeding here, and, well, not stop the bleeding, but try to get the final 2 outs. Adolfo Phillips, 2 for 3 today. And he'll fly out to left, runners have to hold. So, let's see. Pinch hitter coming on for Hands. Let's see. Popovich, possibly? Let's see. Yeah, he's not too bad. He's alright. So Popovich will come on to pinch hit. Okay, 250. 8 at bats, so 2 for 8. Horner looks in for the sign. He has a wind up in the pitch. He'll be batting righty against the lefty Horner. And he'll strike out. Doesn't strike out that much, but he gets him. So St. Louis holds on and defeats the Cubs. So good game here. So a little bit of little offense. Good pitching overall. Couple of home runs. Let's check out the post-game score here. So St. Louis scores 2 in the top of the first, 2 in the 5th, and then Chicago scored single runs in the 5th, 6th, and 8th, and had the tying run on 2nd, but could not score here in the 9th. Dick Hughes gets the win. He's 1-0. Holtzman, his woes continue. Falls to 2-3. Again, we said he was 9-0. He's undefeated in the regular season, but falls to 2-3. Joe Horner gets a 2nd save. Cepeda hit a 2nd home run. And Billy Williams hits his 3rd for the Cubs. So, alright, let's check out our box score. So, Dick Hughes, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Ken Holtzman falls to 2-3, 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Hit 2 batters. Bill Hintz pitched 2 scoreless innings. Horner gets his 2nd save as Willis gets is unable to close it out, so Horner comes in and finishes it off. Cepeda 1 for 4 with a 2-run homer. And Don Kessinger was 3 for 4. Phillips was 2 for 4. Billy Williams hit a solo home run there. I'm sorry, was it Billy Williams? Yes, solo home run. So that's it. So thank you for joining me. This is a game from May 5th, 1967. And next we'll play a game from the May 6th. We'll see what pitching matchup looks good and try to feature some new teams, or at least one new team in that matchup. So thank you for joining me. Take care. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. God bless. Bye-bye.